Hello everyone. How's your day? I hope you all are doing absolutely fine. Welcome to our Ask Reddit. Today we have 4 random questions that are quite unique. Some are funny and some just pique my curiosity. Feel free to share your thoughts on the comment section. Anyway, please enjoy and let's start.
For those in their 40s, what do people in their 20s not realize will affect them later in life? 1. Everyone's saying their health, which isn't wrong. What's really going to affect you is your parents' health, presuming they're still alive and you have a good relationship with them. If your parents live into old age, they will need more and more help. They won't understand how things work. They'll be more susceptible to scams. If they're like mine, they'll be stubborn and won't acknowledge their weakening faculties. Try getting someone who's driven for 60 years to surrender their license because their eyes aren't so good. And when one is gone, the other will likely have fallen into a very codependent lifestyle, and the structure is completely destroyed. 2. Don't stop moving. I started working from home in my mid-30s. I went from walking back and forth in the office from the printer to my desk 100 times a day, to not moving that I have major issues now 14 years later. Part of those are caused by not moving. Get up and take a walk, dance, ride a bike, swim. Keep moving, people. If you don't, you eventually won't be able to move without great pain. 3. There's only one alternative to getting older, or put another way, the only people that aren't getting older are already dead. Live your years to the fullest. They are promised to you, but you don't know how many you have. 4. Time with the family and your elders. You miss them when they're either past parents, grandparents, or all grown up, sweet children, nieces, and nephews. Even time with elder mentors, such as teachers. 5. The power of compounding interest. For the love of God, start socking some money into your retirement as early as possible. Look at the charts online of the difference between starting to save a little when you're younger versus how much you have to put away when you're older to actually retire one day. 6. I've seen way too many people who spent their 20s and 30s grinding. They end up with full bank accounts, but no real friends, community, or life experiences. Those are the people who end up with epic midlife crises. Money comes and goes, but genuine friends and experiences can't be bought. This does not mean for you to be lazy. Still work and grind, but keep in mind you need social interaction.
I'm not in my 40s just yet, and I personally are going to listen to these advices as well.
What's the most embarrassing thing that's happened to you at work?
1. I got dumped the night before. I was alone in my office listening to Halsey and crying. I thought the door was locked. It was not. My boss didn't knock and entered to introduce me to the 3 new interns he had with him. I tried to abruptly stop crying and speak, which made it worse, and I broke down weeping. I'm a man in my 30s. Good times. Boss, this is John. He's a bit sensitive.
2. It was my late day, so the office was full when I walked in. As I was setting my laptop bag down, I suddenly felt a sharp pain on my stomach, felt some buzzing in my shirt, and felt another sharp pain in a different spot. I didn't really even think. I just started dancing about unbuttoning my shirt and pulling it off to stop the stinging. I shook out a yellow jacket that had someone gotten into it. They liked to buzz about the bushes along our sidewalk. The people nearest me saw it come out, and they ran to get away from it. From the point of view of most of the office, though, I came in and set my bag down, then started flailing and ripping off my clothes as the people near me ran away in a panic. 3. Surprise period hit me once, and I thought that would be my worst day. In an effort to never be caught off guard again, I keep a backup pad and pair of underwear in a pencil bag in my desk. One day my boss and I were working on a project on my computer, and his pen wasn't working, so without asking, he just goes in my desk drawer. He grabbed the pencil bag right away and opened it up, only to pull out my backup pair of underwear. I saw his brain trying to figure out every scenario for why I would have underwear at work, and I'm just sitting there like, this is why you don't go through other people's stuff without asking.
4. 2-story building, 2 elevators in the lobby. It was fairly spread out, so the elevators were almost never idle. I was walking into the lobby and the elevator was closing, so I rushed in. Unfortunately, the previous person farted so badly I was gagging. The ride was very short, and when I emerged, I warned the people that someone had farted badly in there, and it was terrible, and not to go inside. I felt I had saved them and was a hero for it. I went home and told the story to my partner, and they said, Oh, they totally thought you farted, and because you actually spoke to them, they're gonna remember you for that fart that wasn't yours. That I hate the idea of being pointed out as the guy that farted in the elevator behind my back.
I really hope no one needs to go through those kind of stuff at all, but for those who did, please share it with the internet. Maybe I'll cover them here one day.
What's the weirdest reason you have woken up in the middle of the night? 1. Mine was last night. I had a dream I was at a Pearl Jam concert and was at the front, basically right next to Eddie, when he thrust the microphone in my face, expecting me to sing along. I didn't know the song he was singing, and it went silent. I got so embarrassed as I was at the front wearing my Pearl Jam t-shirt and whatnot. Then I woke up. I can't believe I needed to escape that embarrassment so badly my brain literally bailed on the dream. 2. Grade school. A raccoon tried to climb in my sleeping bag at scout camp. We are not going to discuss the graham crackers I snuck in there with me, so don't ask. 3. When I was a teenager, my much younger brother woke me up from a nap saying, "Mom said don't wake up." 4. A cat tried to wake me up in the middle of the night, but I don't own a cat. 5. Someone whispering my name really loud in my ear and woke up to an empty room. 6. I woke up once because I dreamt that my alarm clock was actually a time machine and I had to stop it from sending me back to the 80s. Spoiler alert. I still can't find my leg warmers.
For me, a cat once jumped to my fence, making it sound like someone was breaking in. The fence is metal, and I believe it was 3 a.m., just making the situation a bit more scary.
What's the biggest double standard in society? 1. If you establish yourself as a hard worker, everyone notices when you have a bad day and don't perform to your usual standard. Meanwhile, slackers are praised for performing slightly above average. 2. People love to say don't judge others, but are quick to judge anyone who doesn't fit their idea of normal. Hypocrisy is real. 3. As long as you claim that you are a victim, it's okay to be the perpetrator. There are a lot of crimes and horrendous behavior we are willing to tolerate merely because of a simplistic narrative fed to us with choice words. 4. The pure joy I have when I find a curly fry at the bottom of the regular fries I ordered, but the absolute disgust I have when I find a regular fry at the bottom of curly fries I ordered. 5. Entry-level positions requiring years of experience. I saw a banking position the other day which is basically just a receptionist position require a finance degree plus 3 years of experience for $22 an hour. I literally can almost make that at McDonald's. 6. Wealthy people can take illegal drugs with no effect on their career or liberty. 7. Government can't account for $800 billion in an audit, but if I so much as make an honest mistake on my taxes, I receive harsh penalties. 8. Normal person files for bankruptcy to give themselves a fresh start and they're being shamed for it. Rich person files for bankruptcy 8 different times and no one blinks an eye.
All those are BS, but that's the real world we all live in. It's the fact and nothing we can do about them. Hey there! If you've made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for sticking around. Your support means the world to me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed it. It really helps out the channel. And if you want more content like this, make sure to hit that notification bell so you'll never miss an update. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay fine.